Amen.
Amen.
Okay? And
Lord
when
Jesus.
his chosen people were redeemed, then you could also say they were rescued or they were saved, not just from the separation from God, but also they got rescued out of the world, out of Egypt. Okay, and they were called out. They were a called out people. Okay, but as we saw this week in the morning revival, in the book of Numbers, they didn't just come kind of limping out and all beat up and, oh, we have to leave the world, we have to leave Egypt. Oh, no. They were victorious.
Amen.
They were an army.
Amen.
Okay, and this army is very interesting. I don't know exactly how it looked, but I'll just give you a little imagination here. They were encamped. I won't put it all the way around, but they were all the way around. There were 3 tribes on each of the 4 sides around this tabernacle. So what was in the middle? The tabernacle was in the middle. They're camped all the way around. Okay, you have to see the picture. Okay, what's in the middle?
Tabernacle.
The tabernacle. What's in the middle of the tabernacle?
The ark.
The ark's in the middle of the middle. The tabernacle is a type of Christ. The ark is another very significant type of Christ.
The Levite people.
Right? Because the ark contained the tablets of testimony, testified who God is. Okay? And contained the budding rod, the resurrection, that's a resurrected Christ, and pot of manna, that's also another aspect of Christ. So what does it show us? God's people, they were chosen, they're redeemed, they're rescued, but for what? Not so they could go to heaven. No, they were on the earth for a purpose. God desired to have something on the earth. So they were rescued from Egypt, but then they began to be formed. Okay? And it's very significant in the Bible, everything is very meaningful. Not only the pictures, the types, even the numbers. There were 3 tribes on how many sides? 4 sides. 3 times 4 is
12.
12. What does this show us? That God came to mingle with man.
Amen.
So they were formed, they were mingled. Okay? What else? This is very important. They began to be built up. Okay. What does this show us? This shows us that this is a type, the children of Israel are a type of the believers in the New Testament. What is this picture speaking to us? What is the Lord speaking to us through this picture? Basically, is that as chosen and redeemed and rescued people, we need to be formed, mingled with God, and built up by Him into an army and a priesthood. What for? So that we can take care of this testimony. Okay? I was really touched this week by that little phrase. The children of Israel, their whole meaning of their life was to take care of this testimony. And to take care of Christ. You ever think about it in your daily life? What's your calling? Our calling is to take care of Christ. Say, does Christ need to be taken care of? Christ and His testimony needs to be taken care of. Another word for it is it needs to be enjoyed by us. Okay, so this is the tabernacle. What is it? It's a dwelling place of God on the earth. Okay? With the ark. What is this? This is the center. What does that tell us? Christ should be the center and the meaning of our human life. So it's easy to say this, we pass out of track all the time, the meaning of the human life. But I was just touched this morning again thinking, is Christ really the meaning and the center of my human life? You get up in the morning and you might think about, I gotta do this, I gotta take care of that, I got all these things to do. But you ever think about, I gotta take care of Christ. I gotta take care of God's testimony. This is the meaning of my whole life. This is the center. This is where my eyes should be focused on Christ. He's the meaning, the center, and the testimony. Then, I really like this. What does it mean to be formed? We'll get into this in the coming weeks. We need to grow in life. Okay? We need to be built up with other saints. This is really, really key.